for the people against a tyrannical government. If a tyrannical government is not what we have here today, who has not stood here up for David McBride, who is a citizen of this country, who stood up for the people, then he is not doing his job.
And here is a challenge for Hurley. If you've got a set, tomorrow you can commute that sentence. Hurley has the power to do it.
Do your job, Hurley!
Do your job, David Hurley. Stand for the people. Do some good in the last few days of your term as Governor General.
Do you want to give a statement, Rex?
It's as the Attorney General.
Over here by the mic. Pop out the way. Over here, Rex. Want your boys over here?
What we've seen here today is what normally happens in courts in relation to whistleblowers, and that is the courts focus in on the technicalities of the law. They don't stand back and look at the big picture. That's why the Parliament gave Mark Dreyfus the ability to cease the prosecution in circumstances like this. That hasn't happened. Today is a stain on the way in which we governed and on the way in which justice is served in Australia. It's an awful outcome for David McBride. He's a hero and we should all stand in support of him. Today is a shameful day for Australia.
I'll do the wise thing that lawyers do and say, we'll wait for the judgment and assess it calmly. But what I can say is, this sentence is a shock for us. Obviously, we disagree with its conclusions, and I'm sure upon proper reflection we'll disagree with a number of His Honour's comments and conclusions. But what we can say, unequivocally, I don't even need to confer with my colleagues nor David on this, we will be lodging an appeal. And we now, thanks to some recent social media activities, we have witnessed to lodge an appeal. And we're going to do so. And the basis of that appeal is not so much today, it was the decision that His Honour made some months ago when we changed our plea to guilty on the meaning of duty. His Honour ruled the duty of an Australian military officer effectively has one meaning, and that is to obey orders. Well, we fundamentally disagree with that, and we think it's an issue of national importance, indeed international importance, that a Western nation has such a narrow definition of duty. We say David McBride fulfilled his duty, and he wished to put it to a jury that he properly conducted himself according to the oath that he made to his nation. We will be taking that as an appeal point, and that's the only prospect that I hope we can give to David today. Thank you.
No, thank you.
Just on the word of duty, when you go into officer training, one of the